Hey everybody, Alaskan Beard here, and welcome back to another episode of Kickstarted Gaming. For our third episode, we'll be taking a look at an interesting little game, Everything is Mayo. And yes, the game is just as bizarre as the title implies. First, I'll give you a brief overview of the game. You start the game as our protagonist, Zach, no relation, and your world appears to have been taken over by sentient mayonnaise. Your goal is to make your way through the town and find and defeat the Mayo Lord himself to stop the invasion. Before we talk about the game more, let's talk about the Kickstarter campaign a little bit. First, let me walk you through the relevant pledge levels that were available. For $1, you could get a Steam code for the game. For $2, you get a Steam code and your name in the credits. Jumping up to $50, you get all the previous rewards plus the ability to write one of the signs in the game. And beyond that, for a whopping $150, you get all the other rewards and got your name in the credits as a meme lord. Alright, now what edition did I get? Well, as backer number 14, I pledged $2 to get the game and my name in the credits. Now let's discuss the timeline for the project. The campaign launched March 3rd, 2019 with a goal of $150. I became the 14th backer on March 27th with a pledge of $2. The project was successfully funded on April 12th, having raised $200. I was sent a survey through Kickstarter on August 6th, and I received my Steam code on September 15th, which is about 3 months over the expected due date for the project. Now that we've covered the timeline, let's talk about the game itself a little bit more. First, I want to temper everyone's expectations. This game was available for purchase for $1 and it's currently available on Steam for 99 cents, so don't expect the moon and the stars. All that said, this is probably the best $1 game I think I've ever played. It's a fun little platformer with a hilarious concept. The game took me about 30 minutes to complete both times I played it, and this included doing almost everything that the game had to offer. There is a Steam achievement, however, for beating it 3 times, so I guess you could say that the expected play time would be about an hour and a half if you wanted to do it all. And if I had to sum it up, this game feels like it should be a platformer where each level is a different condiment you have to fight, but the only level we got is the first one. And to be honest, for $1, I wouldn't really expect the other levels. To be honest, there isn't much more to say without spoiling the game. There are quite a few quirky, funny secrets throughout the game, and the controls are pretty smooth. The story is entertaining enough to want to play it through, but probably only once, maybe twice if you really like mayonnaise maybe. And that's about it. Oh, but the music is actually fantastic, and it's probably on par with a $5 or $10 half-hour game, to be honest. So, yeah. It's also what's been playing in the background of the video, by the way. If I had to give any critiques, again, keeping in mind the price point, it would be the lack of animations during combat, which, I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it did bug me when I was playing through. And then the ease of the final boss. If you went through and defeated enough of the other enemies, you would level up, and that made the boss like dead easy to play through. There wasn't much of a challenge. So was this game worth it? Was the Kickstarter project a success? Absolutely. I paid $2 for about 50 minutes of gameplay, having played through it twice, and I get my name in the credits, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Even with the criticisms I've mentioned, Everything is Mayo gets a thumbs up from me. Anyways, I'm Alaskan Beard, and this has been another episode of Kickstarted Gaming. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, and if you want to see more videos in this series, be sure to subscribe. There are more on the way, and I promise they aren't all $1 games either. Oh, and if you're interested in killing half an hour and spending $1, I'll leave a link to the Steam page in the description as well. And if you're interested in killing half an hour and not spending $1, I'll also be uploading my whole playthrough with no commentary alongside this video, and that will also be linked in the description.